This best three, we'll see how it goes. We've got at least 2 maps. Twitch predictions ready to go. Rocking and rolling. We'll get that. And our game. Welcome back, everybody, into Heroes Lounge Division 4. My name is Bahamut. On the left side, we got Forgot Their Name. I forgot their name. With a Garrosh, Orphea, Dahaka, Greymane, and Anduin. Right side of the map will be Sigma Males. We'll have our Tassadar, Rhaegar, Johanna, Hanzo, Blaze, and Tassadar is going to be doing Static Charge level 1. So every enemy hero hit by Shockwave permanently increases his damage by 5, grants 33 Resonance Beam charge, maximum 200 bonus. 40 enemy Q hits need to be achieved to get your stack. So that is going to be your Twitch prediction for this map number 1 in our 4th best of 3 of the day. And you know what? It's fitting. 4th best of 3, Division 4. Beautiful. Enhanced Agility, Dahaka, Shockray already on 10 stacks. We got 2 stacks with the simple geometry of Hanzo. Zealous Glare on the Johanna for the secondary stack. The Condemn coming in for hers. The Iron Skin was activated during all of that as well. Greymane looking for something. And he's not going to find it, though. Hermit is okay. Alright, so Kevin on the Orphea will be chilling in bottom for the time being. Tassadar, Dahaka in top. You got little TVZ going on. So we have Shaman, or Nulpak, excuse me. Nulpak on both sides for mid lane. Power Word Shield for the Anduin. That's Viciousness for the Greymane. As I said earlier, the background is it's like the same portrait, but the background is Insatiable as like purple and Vicious as like bluish. It's ever so slightly different. And Unrivaled Strength for the Garrosh at level 1. Folks here and there. Tassadar thrown out of position. Lizzie Ryan will be taken down. First blood goes over to I Forgot Their Name. Pick on the Tassadar. First objective phase will be on the lower side of the map. 30 seconds of channel time, or 40 seconds of channel time. No, 30. 30 seconds of channel time needed, sorry. Second is 40, third is 50, and onward. More scatters off the wall right there. Totem down from the Rhaegar as they look to push in this Nulpak. That's going to be a displacement onto Blaze. Good Garrosh toss, but can they get the kill? Leap of faith onto Garrosh to get him to a better position. Divine Star coming out as Rhaegar lunges in onto Lennis. And the Greymane will be fine. Dahaka in top lane. He's going to pop some essence. He did go into the one who collects at level 4, so increase the essence collected from minions by 50. Darkstorm deals 40% more damage to mercenaries. And there's the announcement for our first objective phase. We got 430 to 1,500. We got odds on the gamble. If you want to increase those, by all means, go for it. By all means. Electric Fence for the Tassadar. We've got the Subdue for Dahana. Earth Living Enchantment Rhaegar. Looks like our Nulpak is about to be up and available on the right and the left. The healer's already in position for those. Anduin continues with the Moral Compass level 4, so he's going to be going into Divine Star build. We got Thick Skin for the Greymane. Using Darkflight grants 50 physical armor against the next 2 while in Worgen, reducing damage. So I'm curious about the Thick Skin because, like, that physical armor will just get chewed through immediately. Like, what's the Tassadar attack rate at? Tassadar attack rate is 4 attacks per second. So literally, yeah, it's just, like, I don't know about the Thick Skin here. I guess maybe it'd be good against Hanzo damage, but I feel like Tassadar just melts that. Uh-oh, Hanzo! Another combination from the Garrosh leads to a kill. 6, 7. Enemy toss. And that'll be a kill onto Tassadar. 55 stacks for his level 1 quest as the prediction will close in a moment. Orphea, I think, is looking to chase onto this Blaze a little bit. He turns around with the Jump Propulsion, activating the Adrenaline Stimpak. She misses the Shadow Waltz. She did go for the Allegrissimo and Endpoint. So with Shadow Waltz deals an increased 90%. Johanna goes down to Greymane, okay. Anyways, the Endpoint, though, Shadow Waltz deals an additional 90% damage to enemies hit by its end and grants 1 additional Chaos. And you have the Allegrissimo. Reduce the cooldown Shadow Waltz by 1. And then you also get the hitting enemy heroes gives you a 0.7. 0.75 cooldown if you get the hit. What's up, Carol? How you doing, bud? I'm doing great. We're just doing a bunch of heroes coverage today. Thanks for coming by the stream and hanging out with us and enjoying the games. Appreciate you being here. We got the nanomachine coating for the Blaze, which is very good up against that Greymane auto attack speed. Greymane like auto attacks and such. Obviously Orphea as well. First objective phase will be picked up by the side of I forgot their name. Garrosh, I don't know. It looks like he was like trying to step up for a potential toss. Carol is American. Huh? What? Decimate Garrosh for our level 10. We have the Eternal Feet for Orphea, as well as the Isolation, Curse Bullet, and Light Bomb. Waiting on the heroics on the right side here in just a moment. Just a little leap of faith just to pull Garrosh to safety. He might have been able to make it out with a sliver, but just pull him out completely and get him over to a safe spot. Bottom lane, looks like the trade between Orphea and Blaze has been going pretty good for both. Heroics on the right side are going to be Black Hole, as well as Ancestral, Blessed Shield, Dragon's Arrow, and the Bunker for Blaze. That was just a really weird random statement, Azu. I was like, okay. Sure. True! Oh, Chad. More shock rays coming in for the Tassadar. Electric fence as well. Beam action onto the Greymane right there. Just auto attack. Scatter coming out from Hanzo. Still working through that simple geometry level 1. Greymane autoing onto the... he's trying to keep the Inner Beast active by using the totem. Shock rays coming out as well. You've got the spawning shock ray from the Psionic Echo. Oh, man. Nothing really else to note. No sub done for the Johanna. Taskmaster's halfway through his stackage. Prison camp number 2 is going to be opening up in just 20-some seconds. Top lane wave crashing onto the fort here as Blaze in bottom lane. No, he's going to be fine. And he's going to be able to hearth out by the fort front gate, or if he clears out the wave as well. 13 talents here, maybe coming through faster for the side of I forgot their name. Couple pings on the right side over here. Looks like they're going to leash the camp over to Blaze. Dahaka with a drag onto Tassadar, but there is not... Yeah, that leap of faith is needed. It's Sister healing on Lizzie. Black Hole to push back the enemies. Eternal Feast coming out from the Orphea. The Chomps are there. The Dragon's Arrow coming in from the camp area. Big shock ray from Tassadar. Dahaka burrows. Can he make it out alive? Absolutely. Kevin on the Orphea. Can she get out of here alive? The shock rays come through. The Johanna will be traded for the Orphea's Blaze. Sorry. Garrosh is able to activate his Indomitable back away. Blaze does go in on the Greymane over here. Jumping into Worgen form. Physical armor pretty much immediately mitigated. Blaze auto attack speed's being quite quick. Hanzo does chase down the Dahaka in the bottom lane. Blaze summons the bunker. Tassadar jumps inside. Lizzie trying to back away. Looks like they'll be able to. That's a toss. Groundbreaker onto Blaze. Can he make it out alive? Greymane so very low. The auto attacks. Oh my god, the scatter! What? Hanzo goes in for it. With the natural agility, they cannot get the Greymane kill. Meanwhile, Anduin could have been easily turned on. Like, they're all chasing the enemy heroes this way, and Anduin is free to kill over here. But the tunnel vision, the desire for the kill, is going to be a bit of a distraction, and nothing to be found. 6-2 in kills, 14 to about 14 in our levels, as I forgot their name. Oh no, Light Bomb to zone. Dragon Zero comes through and also gets the kill. The Eternal Feast gets no value. Dahaka brush stalking in. Greymane steps up. The Black Hole from Tassadar doesn't find anything. Hanzo with the natural agility. Good scatters coming in, poking onto the Orphea. She's down to like 50%. Hermit onto Johanna will be picked up. Blaze comes in. Oil Slick thrown down on the ground. Jump Propulsion connects onto the Garrosh as he activates Indomitable. Another Oil Slick to slow him down. The Twin Flames tickle the heels of the Warlord, but no Garrosh to be picked off. What's up, Kevin? Good to see you, bud. Welcome in. Drag from Dahaka. Shock Ray out as well. Curse Bullet thrown in. Eternal Feast. So we have got a camp being worked on. Don't try and be cheeky and spoil anything in chat, please. Please don't do that. Whether you're joking or not, none of us know, but please don't try and be cheeky like that. Just enjoy the game. Dragon Zero comes through. Good lockdown onto the Orphea. Toss onto Tassadar as well. Orphea's the one to go down first. Meanwhile, on the right side, Greymane picked off as well. Little Divine Star out from the Anduin. Blaze goes in with the Jet Propulsion and finds the stun needed. Meanwhile, this Garrosh is trying to back away, but the Electric Fence shuts that down. Good scatter off that. Oh my god, is it the first Finland of the day? Finland! It only took us, we finally got to our 4th best of 3 of the day, and we finally have a Finland. All right, the big one for Tassadar at level 16, though, is going to be that Thermal Lance. Shock Ray deals an additional 8% of maximum health as damage to the first hero it hits. We've got the Giant Slayer as well for Hanzo. Good chunky damage off of that one. You get wonderful synergy with the Simple Geometry level 1. All right, well, mid lane wave is currently being worked, or mid lane fort being worked on. Blaze to the top lane. Greymane dealing with bottom. Shock Ray's coming out from Tassadar. Electric Fence is going to be out as well. Indomitable from Garrosh to try and back away the stun from the Flush Shield of Johanna as we currently have a Black Hole from Tassadar. Dragon Zero lands onto a few as Tassadar is done with his level 1. The top fort has gone down. Greymane entering into the flank. Garrosh will not be taken out here. The Eternal Feast gets 1 tick, and that's it. Sonic Arrow goes out, a Scatter to follow that up as well. They take out the side wall. Doesn't look like there's going to be a chase. Oh, wait, hold on, Johanna. They go fishing around, but I think they're just rotating into bottom. I see some pings to bottom lane. I'm assuming we're going to have a boss call for the bottom. 16 to 17 in our levels. 8 stacks on Dahaka, enhanced agility. Orphea will pick up another Shadow Waltz talent with the Bond of Anguish. Shadow Waltz deals a bonus damage equal to 3% of the maximum health, healing Orphea for 50% of the damage dealt. Dahaka brush stalking into the flank on the right side. The enemy team is stepping up. I forgot their name. Can they get this boss steal? Currently have a drag. Sigma Bales are trying to get out of here. Lizzie Ryan goes down first. That's going to be a trade onto the Dahaka. The Eternal Feast gets 1, 2, 3 ticks. They're trying to hug the wall away from the boss slam, away from the Eternal Feast, but it's all falling apart. The members of I forgot their name are cleaning things up, and I think they should steal this boss away, though Orphea's got to be careful. She's a little low. Boss slam finds the Anduin. Garrosh trying to anchor as Hanzo poked out a little bit here and there, but no kill. or no counter play into this boss here in bottom lane. Good invade, good flank. Dahaka does go down, but like that flank in worked out so well for them, splitting the enemy team. And boss will go over to the side. Oops, excuse me, sorry. Boss will be going over to the side of, I forgot their name for bottom lane. Our third objective phase of the game is up and available. Will be 50 seconds of channel time with 4 jailers to defend. That'll be the ongoing setup for the future objective phases. 10 to 10 in kills, just about level 18 to almost level 19. And the experience is favoring the side of Sigma males. But waves to be cleared out. Dahaka's managing top. Should be able to see the objective phase. Garrosh is trying to pull the jailers so Anui can get the channel. What's up, Bimpy? What's your favorite song by the Backstreet Boys? Don't Go Playing With My Heart. Totem goes down on the ground. Channel is still persisting to the side of I forgot their name. Decimate spins. Helicopter Garrosh trying to get out of here. The Condemned from Johanna pulling her in as the Dragon Arrow goes wide. Meanwhile, the Blaze is forced to use Bunker, gets the Ancestor healing inside, and the objective phase is stalled out with 20 seconds of channel left. Yes, the first objective is 30 seconds and 2 jailers. The second objective is 40 seconds and 3 jailers, and the third onward is 50 seconds of channel time and 4 jailers. Isolation goes out from Dahaka. It's almost like it's my job to cast this game. Black Hole from the Tassadar as well. Can Hermit make it out? Unfortunately not. Lands the Blessed Shield before going down. Orphea with a chomp in as well. Trying to get some poke damage onto this Blaze, but I think that is the... Oh, wait, Blaze goes back in with a Jet Propulsion, lands the drag onto the Blaze. Dahaka, excuse me, is trying his best to set up this kill, and Greymane gets the last auto needed. Inner Beast is active, gets a couple pokes on Lizzie. A scatter off the wall. Oh, this Greymane is gonna be taken down by the Shock Ray. I gotta look at it. 103 overkill. Dragon's Arrow. Not connecting onto the enemies there. Still channel going through for the members of I forgot their name, even losing the Greymane, but they still found that Johanna Blaze kill early on. Another noob? The Dahaka? How is he not dead? Hello? That is insane. I thought he was dead right there, but Hanzo was unable to land the last little bit of damage. And objective phase will be coming out from the Filthy Alliance.
For the Storm Pikes!
That blew my mind. Oh, thank you. Alright, we got Force Barrier for the Tassadar level 20. Ancestor Healing upgrade with Farseer's Blessing, Radiating Faith, Bullseye Hanzo, and Fortified Bunker. On the opposing side, the Deadly Calm for the Decimate upgrade. The Eternal Feast, which has the Monster Within. Eternal Feast grants 1 chaos each time it hits an enemy hero while Eternal Feast is active, and for 5 seconds afterwards, Orphea basic attacks are recharged 150% faster. I believe that's Blunderbuss, Greymane, Contagion, and that's Varian's Legacy, no? Yeah, Varian's Legacy, we don't see that very often. Get it? Very. So top 4 is going to be almost taken down here. Black Hole from Tassadar activated. Leap of Faith from Garrosh to safety. The Eternal Feast gets, I don't think, any ticks. Dahaka looks to drag somebody and finds the Rhaegar, the Dragon's Arrow, the self-cast Ancestral. The damage is coming through. The healing debuff as well from the Johanna Sin's exposed. The Isolation only connecting onto Johanna, and she goes down. Dahaka looking to step up, lands the drag. The Light Bomb is good. Hanzo is just not able to play the video game. Meanwhile, Tassadar is going to be sliced, diced. Where is the last auto? Where is the last auto? Anduin steals the kill with the Varian's Legacy. Basic attacks burn enemies for 198 damage over 3 seconds. Anduin heals for 50% of the damage dealt. Oh, Brooklyn 99 is fantastic. Brooklyn 99 is so good. Alright. They take out Keep in top lane. They're going to be going for boss in top lane. Bottom Keep is around, I would say like, what, 5%? Currently at 2,925 of 20,000. Someone can do that math in chat. Sick burn. Oh, I see what you did there. Because the Variance Legacy. To be honest, when I answered Bimpy, I was trying to think of any band. I was trying to think of a 98 Degrees song. I tried to think of anything but Backstreet Boys. Usually whenever Bimpy asks a question, I just throw out a random answer. Also, Bimpy, you can skip the movie Elevation. It's a new horror sci-fi movie. I was quite disappointed in it. They're going for double boss. Okay, so boss in top lane distracts the enemy, while they get bottom boss, which will confirm the bottom lane keep, and then they can go for objective if they want, or they could just push in bottom with this. Actually, I'd like to see them push in with this boss. That would actually be the best opportunity. Too bad no one could ever name a 98 Degrees song. Oh, Zool Rules, that's so true. Oh, dude, tell me, you have to, Bimpy, you have to come by the stream tomorrow and tell me what you thought of that movie. That is like one of the few horror movies I've been really looking forward to see. I really want to see Monkey. Groundbreaker, Dragon's Arrow misses, the Light Bomb is there, the Eternal Feast is getting a few ticks here. There's going to be a black hole from Tassadar. The Greymane goes down first. Dahaka looks for a drag. Unfortunately, he doesn't land it. Burrows, pops Essence. Jet Propulsion from Blaze is good. The alley-oop as Dahaka was thrown to safety, leapt to safety. Orphea gets sniped. Boss is on core currently. Boss is on core, but of course, Vandar, Stormpike, and Drekthar, when not taking damage for about a second, they are able to recharge to full HP. So you're going to see that here in just a few seconds. Boom. There is the health regenerating to full. Chastised thrown out. Jailers are available. Johanna pulls Jailers, allowing... Excuse me. Drank too much water too quickly. Allowing the Rhaegar to get the channel. 40 seconds to go. 19 seconds on Orphea. 4 seconds on Greymane Death Timer. Blaze managing the top lane. By the way, Reavers are your unique push unit on the map, I guess. So instead of catapults, you have Reaver minions. The unique thing with Reaver minions, so a lot of minions deal like bonus damage to structures, blah, blah, blah. Reaver minions don't deal bonus damage to structure. As you can see here, attack damage 155, attack damage versus structure is 155. The big thing with Reavers, why they push so good, is they have 50 physical armor. That is the reason the Reavers consistently push so heavily, is because they're mitigating 50% of the damage coming into them, so lanes push easier. That's going to be a toss combination. Hermit may go down, throws down the Blessed Shield. The Dragon's Arrow from Hanzo creates a little bit of space. There's a Shield Flare from Johanna. Shockwave from Tassadar. Electric Fence. There's a Light Bomb that does not get the connection they're hoping for. Natural Agility over the wall as Hanzo is hit with an Isolation from Dahaka. First bullet up in 5 seconds. Light Bomb up in 50. That's going to be a condemned toss from the Johanna. Tossed in by the enemy Garrosh, the Ancestor Healing. People are going to group around for that second Farseer's Blessing splash. Oil Slick thrown down on the ground. The Electric Fence looks for the Greymane, but cannot get the delay. Meanwhile, on bottom, by the way, this is the Reavers pushing in. Garrosh, apologies, does go down. Rhaegar finds the double kill. Rhaegar doing what Kaimo does best, lunging into that Garrosh, face first for the double. And it looks like Tassadar will hearth back. Dahaka's currently trying to end. But... yeah. Nah, did he burn Brushstock for that? He did not, okay. Objective phase will be picked up by the right side by Sigma Males. And 23.5 minutes in, we continue here on Alterac Pass, map number 1 in our 4th best of 3 of the day. Drekthar summons the cavalry. Blaze pushing out top. Dahaka chilling in bottom as Tassadar and friends look to move through mid. The keep front gate's already been taken down. Retreat pings on the keep. Mid keep front gate has already been cleared out. No sub done for the Johanna either, by the way. God, the duration of this game would have been perfect for a sub done prediction. But either way, Tassadar did finish his level 1. We'll pay the people at the end of the game here as there's a push into mid, but still 40% physical and spell armor for the core right now since 2 keeps are still up and available. Each keep giving 20. Of course, obviously, if 3 keeps are up, you can't end because this isn't Heroes of the Storm from 2016 where you could Zagara backdoor it. With all 3 keeps up. Oh, that was a rough time, wasn't that? That's a drag from Dahaka. Dragon Zero from our Hanzo. Blessed Shield is somewhere in the mix of all of this. Currently have Greymane going down first. Hermit will be traded. The Light Bomb does not get a stun. Hanzo looking for a scatter off the wall into the enemy tanks, but doesn't land the damage needed. Another noob. Taps the bush for the movement speed, looking for a potential flank. Isolation is available. Can they land it onto the Rhaegar? Jet Propulsion. Scatter goes off the wall, but doesn't land. The arrows needed into Dahaka. So, it's a trade. Greymane for the Johanna.
Blows strike against the horde, dwarf.
Alright, so bottom keep front gate is still good. Mid keep did go down. And we have a boss for top lane. Top lane, this boss in this lane could take down keep. Also, keep in mind, the fort in mid lane is still available, so this is constant Reaver minions with no periodic to match. Oh, I guess, you know, no periodic to maybe defend or push back. Orpheus is going to be trying to start out the boss in bottom. A little bit low from a couple of those autos. Uh-oh, hold on. Dahaka gets caught out in the rotation to bot. Oh, yeah, they leash that boss. They are going to be seen through the minion wave here. They know. Sigma Males knows the side of I forgot their name was trying the boss. He's going to be on their retreat. Greymane to top lane. Greymane in top lane will work on said boss. Can he take this down? He's got some friends around. They should be able to save keep, I think. It's getting a little sketchy right here. I think they'll save the keep. It's gonna be on like, I would venture a guess and say like 10%. Somewhere around there, probably. I don't know. I'm not good at math. We all know this. 19 seconds on the Dahaka respawn. Boss in bottom lane is pushing in. Blaze to go grab a camp on the right. The next objective is here. We're ready for contest on the lower side of the map. I'm sorry, how many pings do we have? Oh my gosh. They're not going to push him with this at all. They're going for objective. Okay, that's fair. You push out the lanes. You didn't have your Blaze available either. He was currently grabbing this camp. So I think this is actually the smarter of the calls. This is definitely the smarter of the calls, in my opinion. They get a good chunk of channel. Now, Blaze showing a top lane could be a little hairy here. Dahaka brush stalking on the north side of this. The bottom lane keep did go down, mind you. Force wall from the Tassadar. 17 to 17, 25 to 25s in our levels. 17 apiece in kills. Blaze got a little bit of that top lane wave. The null pack in mid is arriving here, and I do believe that does reduce the armor. Natural agility from Hanzo backing away. Blaze, I think, is trying to go get top lane keep, which would actually make this push right here even better. I'm just looking. Yeah, the null pack does reduce the armor. You're seeing okay. Right side fight. Hermit is going to go down before the Ancestral does connect here. And Dahaka saves this. Blaze, as I mentioned, did get the keep. Kevin looking for the channel. Still 50 seconds to go. About the duration of Johanna's death timer. If the members of Sigma can get themselves a kill here, they can at least, you know, step up into the enemy. Hey, Blaze. Speaking of stepping up, Blaze goes in with the Jet Propulsion onto the Greymane. Tassadar thrown out of position. The Light Bomb comes through the Eternal Feast as well, and Garrosh is just decimating the enemy. Orphea finds the double kill. You don't even need the objective. You go core and win, as Hanzo is now thrown around, natural agility, but no, they want the objective. Okay. All right, they want the, no, okay, wait, hold on. Garrosh and Anduin have got an idea of their own to try and take down Blaze, and they should be able to do so. All right, well, Dahaka's brush stalking into the bottom lane. Hanzo gets another natural agility away. I think this might be the nail in the coffin here, chat. The Alliance Cavalry is moving in through the lanes. Dahaka gets the drag onto Hanzo. A Blessed Shield from Johanna allows her to back away with the Iron Skin active. Johanna. She doesn't even get the sub done. That wasn't even a sub done moment. Oh my god, I can't believe it. All right, well, either way, the objective phase isn't even here yet, but the members of I Forgot Their Name, almost 30 minutes in, will take map number 1 in this Division 4 best of 3. GG, well played. Greymane is such a pro player. He carried 1v9. His damage is so good. Not even top 3. Riggedy wrecked. As a reminder, if you're having a good time here, be sure to follow. It costs you $0. We do a lot of Heroes of Storm content, casting, and all that good stuff. So if you enjoy the best MOBA out there, be sure to follow. If you'd like to support the stream further, it's always much appreciated. You can use your Prime Gaming. You can continue a gifted sub through, I believe, your Prime Gaming. You can also gift a sub, start a sub, all that good stuff. My brain's kind of turning into mush, but I'm here happy to cast Heroes of Storm for you. We're going to run a block of ads because we run ads when games are not happening, because why run ads in the middle of a game? That would ruin your day and probably mine. See you all after the ads, and we'll get into map number 2 in just a moment.
The battle begins shortly.
Welcome back, everybody, here into map number 2 in our 4th best of 3 of the day. On the left-hand side, we have I Forgot Their Name with an Artanis, Orphea, Diablo, Falstad, Brightwing. So I was just double-checking that I have the players on the right side and updating the score as well. And I Forgot Their Name does have a 1-score lead in this best 3 series in Division 4. We got Sigma Males on the right side with a Blaze, Kael'thas, Muradin, Anduin, and Tychus trying to take us to a map number 3 through Tomb. We're going to see if that's going to happen. Let's see what happens in the series. Protector of Ire for level 1 on the Artanis will be our Twitch gamble. How many dings does he have by the end of the game? 200 or more, 199 or less. We're looking at just a little number on the tracker. Let's see what that will be. Q-Build Falstad, Hypershift Brightwing, we got Soul Shield Diablo, as well as the the Ancestral Strength for the Orphea, Quarterback Tychus, Even-Handed Blessing for the Anduin, as the Chastise from Anduin does connect on to Diablo, putting pressure on Muradin, who does get leapt to safety by Anduin. Phase Shift from Brightwing to bolster the Diablo health bar. Muradin went into 3rd win level 1, so you have a higher threshold of healing and a faster rate as well. We have the Mana Attic for Kael'thas and Adrenaline Stick back on the Blaze, who's currently in bottom lane up against this Artanis. We'll check on that a little bit later. Right now, the core 4 rotation is going to be the key element. And one last thing before we continue our casting. Hold on. Falstad able to back away to safety. Nobody freed Harrison Jones. Harrison Jones is just chilling over there, waiting for someone to click on the gem. Left-click this gem many a times in your game. That's your Easter egg for the map. 32 stacks already for the Artanis. Hello? Blaze is just letting these autos come through. Blaze with just, or excuse me, the Artanis with merciless damage. Wave is... it feels like Artanis isn't even focusing onto the wave. He's just like, stack, stings, give me! Brightwing snipes it. First kill goes over to the side of I forgot their name. And Artanis at 60 stacks. Any Twitch predictors? Alrighty, level 4s are rolling through for both sides. We got hammer gains for the Falstad, Brightwing Magic Spick. We've got the Allegrissimo for our Orphea. This is going to be the shield battery for the Artanis. Shield overload cooldowns. Shield overloads cooldown recharges 125% faster while the shield is active. Passively reduce the shield overload cooldown by 4 seconds. I believe the base is like 20 something. 24 actually, yeah. Alrighty, Artanis looks for the Blade Dash swap, lands it onto Hermit. Diablo comes in with a Shadow Charge, and the Leap of Faith mitigates any other pressure. Meanwhile, it's actually Diablo so very low, and he goes down. Tychus to be traded. Falstad steps up, or I guess floats up for those gems. Phase Prism from another noob misses. Another Phase Shift from Brightwing. Does have that Hyper Shift level 1. Was nerfed about 6 months ago, but it still seems to be the main priority for Brightwing players. I see greater polymorph here and there, but not very often. Tychus with the Master Assassin level 4. He gets the 10% passive at 15 after all the takedowns. He gets that jump extra. Falstad trying to juke the Muradin. Does manage to get to the safety of the left side of this lane. Hermit going for the turn-in on the Muradin as well. Little Diablo Fire Stomp through the minion wave. 95 stacks for the Artanis as the Twitch game will close soon. Nearly halfway through the gamble already. Chastise finds the Brightwing. Muradin goes in with the Stormbolt. The Flame Strike, I believe, hit. Diablo creating a little bit of space for that Brightwing. Pressuring onto the Kael'thas. His Soul Shield will trigger. Another great audio thing we were talking about earlier, like top audio design in this game, and just Soul Shield proc sound is so good. We've got the Mind Devourer for the Orphea at level 7, looking for those 30 hits. We've got the Boomerang for Falstad for the Spell Armor debuff, which is nice synergy with the Orphea as well. Living Bomb applied to Falstad. He just floats up into the wave, grabs a globe. Thank you all for participating in the gamble. He's still just trying to fight to this Artanis, and that Blaze. He does have the Nanomachine coating, which I was really hoping he would grab at level 7 here. This is great up into the Artanis. Enemies staying in Oil Spill or Ignited Oil Spill have their attack speed slowed by 35% for 4 seconds. Orphea does go down to the Tychus here as he's on his second stack. Does pick up the Relentless Soldier at level 7. Being stunned or rooted grants 30 armor for 3 seconds, reducing damage taken by 30. Diablo is going to trigger that very often. Lizzie turns around, starts dumping in the damage, and Diablo is the one to maybe go down. The Phase Shift comes through just in time. The Living Bomb doesn't find anything, and Falstad and friends will not lose their main tank. Hold on, wait a minute. Chastise piercing light onto 2. Brightwing's on fire. And the Living Bomb takes her down. But Falstad is able to step up. And with the help of Orphea, take down the Kael'thas in the trade. Siege from the side of I forgot their name in the top lane persists as Blaze. It's literally Artanis is just like, I just care about audio, or autoing only. Top lane cleared away. Orphea and friends will move into mid. Living Bomb gonna be thrown out here. Flame strikes as well. Webweaver cleared away. Uh-oh, Falstad wants the kill here. Diablo's gonna try and help out. Unfortunately, the Leap of Faith denies any other pressure. So Diablo player looks to get through this corridor. Level 10 is hit. He's got the reduced soul consumption if he dies, and Lizzie Ryan wants to make it happen. It's not gonna work out, and our Webweaver phase has ended. Available turn-in for the members of Sigma Males as they have 3 needed, 33 held, a phase shift from Brightwing to help out that Diablo health bar. And who's holding what right now? Tychus, Muradin, Kael'thas, or Blaze could turn in. Anyone but Anduin. 13 regeneration globes for the Kael'thas, 7 more, and then he has his activatable arcane barrier. Artanis was working on the Siege Giant camp. He's gonna leash that. Can Blaze get here in time? He does. Wait, he leashes it too. Okay, so that's gonna be gone. Looking for the Artanis, I do believe. Muradin Stormbolt. Oil Slick, that's a Haymaker. Muradin, the Jet Propulsion from Blaze does not work out. Diablo gets the Shadow Charge onto Blaze. The Apocalypse activation as well. Bunker has been summoned. Divine Star out from the Android trying to heal up Muradin really quickly. Crushing Jaws from Orphea doesn't find anything. That's going to be Falstead flying down on in. That's going to be a Gust from Falstead as well. And the Artanis does go down. Red Webweavers are moving in. Odin's been summoned. You still have about 50%. The timer is the armor bar. If you've ever wondered how much longer is there on Tychus, look at the little spinning dial on that armor bar. Is another Haymaker. We focus onto Diablo. Twin Flames connect. Is there a stun from Muradin Stormbolt? He's got the heavy impact, the Jet Propulsion from Blaze, the Gravity Lapse of Kael'thas. Diablo uses a minion, but he spreads the Living Bomb, the barrel roll. Oh, I thought Falstad was going to die from that one, but not the case. He's able to hearth out just fine here, as the Webweaver in top lane is still pushing in, a little bit below 50%, and a huge minion wave coming through as well. Bottom lane should confirm the keep here, or the fort here. Minion wave is pretty thick. The Webweaver's already cleared out. Top lane's a maybe. Top lane's a real close maybe, but they're gonna get it. Double fort phase, almost a triple fort picked up by our red side squad. And the Siege Giants grab for bottom. Now, we talked about a couple heroics, but let's go through them all. We've got the Suppression Pulse, the Crushing Jaws, Apocalypse Gust, and Blink Heal for the side of I forgot their name. On Sigma Male side, we've got that Haymaker, as we mentioned, Odin, Light Bomb, Phoenix for the Kael'thas, and a Bunker Blaze. Falstad flying over to help out the Orphea a little bit faster here. Minion wave from bottom lane pushed up a bit. They should clear this out right after. Webweaver summon is available. Who's got the 2 gems? Who's got the 2 gems? It's Orphea. Orphea has the summon of the Webweavers, the blue squad. Not sure if she'll be able to get that out in time. Not too far off from another summoning on the right. That's going to be a Odin summon. The Crushing Jaws are going to be coming through, pulling in 3. The Odin's going to be returning some damage to the Phoenix from Kael'thas. Does go down on the ground, working on this camp. There is some spell armor from that center mage. Only has a little bit below 50% HP. Orphea may be able to eke out this turn-in. Delayed once by the Blaze on the north side of the map. Phase Prism thrown out by the Artanis doesn't land what he's looking for. Big Gravity Lapse onto 2. Tychus wants to melt some health bars, but it's not working out. Blaze continuing to pressure over here on turn-in area. Chastise follows up that Jet Propulsion. Gust from Falstad. As Lizzie Ryan throws a grenade out onto the bird. The blue Webweavers have been summoned by that Orphea. Artanis wants the kill onto Blaze, but I think there's enough CC to deny that. Diablo Souls will be consumed, but Hermit should go down from the Blade Dash of Artanis. That's going to be a chunk of gems dropped and never picked up again as they disappear on the map. Flame Strike in from Kael'thas. He's going to be able to back away just fine. Webweaver in top and bottom are pretty far back. The Webweaver mid is going to be the best opportunity. Light Bomb to maybe create space for Kael'thas to back off. He's able to get behind the keep front gate. The mid lane fort does go down. More hammering poke out from the Falstad as Artanis works on the keep front gate. Blaze set up for a flank. Jet Propulsion, Oil Slick, Gravity Lapse. Chastise does not connect. There's a Suppression Pulse from the Artanis as the Stormbolt from Muradin lands onto our Falstad. Apocalypse activation. Does more of a zoning tool at the end right there. Orphea working on bottom lane with the Webweaver. And decent siege has been achieved. Take a look here really quickly. Oh, wait. No, sorry. Misread the rotation. Twin Flames to try and get the dismount. Doesn't manage to do so. 197 stacks for Artanis. Maybe he just won't get a single auto on an enemy for the rest of the game. Or maybe he'll only get 2. Oh, he got 200. Bunker summoned by the Blaze. Crushing Jaws. That was a really weird pullback. I think that was a Diablo overpower. How is this Blaze alive? Suppression Bolt can't get the kill. Light Bomb self-cast onto the Anduin to create a little bit of space. Muradin looking to get out of here. He doesn't have a Haymaker for 28 seconds, and I think Hermit may be taken down. Gets the Dwarf Toss over the wall. Chastise from the Anduin, gets a Piercing Light. The Blade Dash finds a kill with the help of Orphea. Volstad to fly into bottom camp, I assume. Brightwing got the phase shift before that for a little health buff to him. And it's 35 out of 60 for the left side, if I forgot their name. 25 of 55 turned in. And 28 held. 2 more gems needed for a Webweaver summoning from our right side squad. Okay. Right wing turns in 1. Big ol' 1. 16 talents here, almost here on both sides as well. Ugh. Twin Blades, full Fire Stomp build for the Diablo. Apologies, had to get a stretch there as the Chastise connects. Blaze gets a Jet Propulsion in. Kael'thas considering the 16 talent. Did go into the Pyromaniac at level 13. Does have the Burn Flesh level 7. Take a Sizzling attacks. Alright, we're just waiting. We're just waiting to see what unfolds, what unfurls. That's going to be a Stormbolt. Chastise, Haymaker. Artanis throws down the Suppression Pulse, but he'll be dead to the Nexus forces. Falstead flies in. Throws out a Hammering really quickly, picking up a few more stacks. Crushing Jaws from the Orphea, looking for something. Muradin with the Stormbolt as Diablo goes in for the Shadow Charge. There's a Polymorph, a Gust, and it looks like that's the end of that engagement. Looks like that's that. Blaze needs to turn in here. I believe he is the vast majority of the turn in. Actually, they only need 6 more, and he still has them. Let's see what our red Webweaver phase is going to be looking like here. It is going to be Ignite for the Kael'thas. Flame Strike applies Living Bomb to the enemy closest to its center, and also not afflicted by Living Bomb at the time.
Go, my Webweavers.
22 stacks in the Mind Devourer for the Orphea. As our red Webweavers will descend. Looking at that Blaze for the potential flank. Twin Blade activation. Diablo Shadow charges in as well. Light Bomb onto the Muradin. Heat Dwarf tosses in. They're looking for the Diablo. Haymaker onto him as well. The Odin has been summoned. Suppression Pulse from the Artanis activated. Blinding the enemies for just a few more seconds here. Muradin tries to get out with the Dwarf Toss. He gets a lift out as well, but there's a Phase Prism from Artanis pulling him back in. Big Crushing Jaws in the back line. Gust up against the wall. Leap of Faith and jump from Muradin. Tychus almost saved there. Webweavers are still pushing in. Diablo activation of the Apocalypse. Hermit low. Lands the Shadow Charge on the Anduin. Phase Prism from another noob does not get the pull they were looking for. And this Webweaver in top and bottom are going to be crashing on to keeps. Bottom gets a keep. Pretty big moment for the side of Sigma Mills. They did lose their Tychus, but they do find significant structure damage and waves pushed in.
The Webweavers fall.
All right. Camp being pinged in bottom.
Gather their gems. Bring them to me. Do this.
Alright. Living Bomb is applied. They clear out this camp. Pressure for bottom lane coming through, especially with the periodic catapult, or the consistent catapult. As well as these Siege Giants. Muradin enabled the Dwarf Toss out of the sticky situation. That will be a blue Webweaver summoning, excuse me. Alright, we're getting close to 20. It's time to start considering what we might go into. Could be the orbital bombardment for the Artanis. We could see the engulfing Engulfing Oblivion, I believe, is the level 20 upgrade for the Crushing Jaws for Orphea, which is really nice. The armor reduction and the reset on it's pretty big. Usually a Hellgate for Diablo, Wind Tunnel Falstad, I'm assuming Invisible Friends for Right Wing. Good Gravity Lapse Flame Strike into a Haymaker. Another noob drops the Suppression Pulse, but this Artanis will be taken down by Tower Shots. Lays Jet Propulsion flank onto the enemy. Big Soothing Mist activation. Diablo comes in with the Shadow Charge Apocalypse. Gets a bit of space created for the allies. Light Bomb stuns out the Diablo, and this is Souls Expended. Respawning in 3 seconds as the Webweaver in top is cleared away. Bottom lane Webweaver is a little bit low right there, and mid's already gone down. Good defense from the side of Sigma Males. We actually will be seeing the Zealot charge for the Artanis here, going to be increasing Twin Blade charge distance by 75%. There's the Engulfing Oblivion. Armor, Crushing Jaws reduces armor of heroes hit by 50 for 3 seconds. Takedown set the cooldown to 5 seconds. There's the Hellgate, Wind Tunnel, and it's going to be Fairy Protector for the Brightwing. Activate to apply Pixie Dust to all nearby heroes. Passively, Pixie Dust always bounces back and applies to Brightwing. It is Grand Slam, by the way, for the Muradin. Haymaker gains a second charge, stamina is increased by 25%, and if an enemy hero dies within 3 seconds of being hit by the Haymaker, you get a 1 second reset. Wind Tunnel, Leap of Faith, Suppression Pulse. Boss is fully... No, it's leashed, but not fully leashed. That's a good Gravity Lapse into Chastise. The Haymaker, Grand Slam. Gets the reset. Orphea's done with her level 1, or level 7, sorry. But that's just Haymaker City. This should be end through... I mean, yeah, you just run through top keep, it just ends. Stormbolt connects. Gravity Lapse is there. Jet Propulsion, Haymaker to push him back. Tychus activates his minigun and should be able to get the kill. The grenade. Was it the Orphea who died? I'm curious. Who was it? Who was it that... Oh, there it is. Big Grand Slam value right there. Another in this best of 3 series as the members of Sigma Males even up the score here on Tomb of the Spider Queen. We got a 1-1 score in this best of 3 series here in Division 4 of Heroes Lounge. Well, let's head into a map number 3 and see how things unfold. GG, well played. A fantastic map number 2 and a great series we got on our hands. All right, the Twitch gamble's been paid. Let's go ahead and roll out our next round of ads. If you get ads, I do apologize, but we are going to run those ads, get rid of those, and we'll be setting up for map number 2, or map number 3 in this best of 3 series. Thanks for hanging out. Be sure to subscribe if you can, and at least follow the channel. See you all in a moment.
Combat preparations.
Welcome, everybody. Map number 3 in our best of 3 series here in Division 4 of Heroes Lounge. Thank you all for joining me into Volskaya Foundry. On the left-hand side, we got I Forgot Their Name with an Anduin, Muradin, Orphea, Zul'jin, and Imperius. That Zul'jin, by the way, there was a patch change. You Want to Axe is now capped at 50, but he is reckless, so that is a faster scaling. Right side of the map, we're going to be seeing Sigma Males. Can they make the reverse sweep in this best of 3 happen with the Leoric, Greymane, Varian, Rhaegar, Sylvanas? Let's get into it. Let's find out. Volskaya Foundry, gamble is going. Let's make it a big one, chat. If you know, gamble. If you don't know, gamble. If you're unsure, gamble. I made a calzone, a giant hot pocket, more or less, using Crisanto. Yeah, that sounds about right. But I mean, realistically, yeah, just a calzone is just a folded pizza. Couple auto attacks from Zul'jin coming in here. We've got Fealty into Death for the Leoric. Our Imperius level 1 is going to be the Solarian Flare upgrade with the Consuming Flame. We've got that endpoint for the Orphea, Divine Star, Power Word Shield for the Anduin. Muradin's going to be going into a Dwarf block. On the opposing side, we have the... Whoa! Sylvanas going in. They're going to get some fantastic damage onto the Zul Jin, who will be leapt to safety. But it is going to be that overwhelming affliction for the Sylvanas. We'll also be seeing the Totem level 1 for Rhaegar. Overpower variant, and that's the viciousness for Greymane. They're just a closed pizza, so why are you specific on using the dough for calzone and why not just normal pizza? Do you prefer it closed? If so, why? I'm not sure what question's geared to me. I'm very confused. I'm sorry. Variant charges in. Thunderclap down on the ground right there. There was a fortification camp grabbed and used in mid lane already. Might have been a miss button right there. Not too sure about that one. Muradin trying to collapse into the top lane on the Rhaegar and Greymane, and it looks like Rhaegar is going to be taken down. First blood over to the side of I forgot their name. Oh, in bottom lane though, we can't see everything. Imperius will be going down to the Sylvanas damage over time. Let's see how much. 18 overkill from the Shadow Dagger. Might have been still having some procs there. Instead of pizza dough, I mean... I made calzones literally on Sunday, and they were nice and big and puffy as well. So, I mean, it's how you cook it, and, you know, rising, dough, and yeast, and blah, 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 blah. I just wanted to make my own dough for the sake of the stream. I just thought it'd be fun just to make dough, and then we could sit around and chat for a little bit while that was rising. So that's the main reason I made my own dough instead of just going to the store and buying pre-made. Because like most of the recipes are just like, just go to the store and buy some pre-made Pillsbury pizza dough or whatever. Or in your case, some of the recipes even said you can get like pastry dough. I think it just really depends on like what kind of crust and such you want for your calzone. Alright, Thick Skin, Greymane, Paralyzing Rage for the Leoric, so 60% slow from that one. Fortification Camp, or excuse me, Biotic Emitter grabbed over here. Control Point A up and available, 7 talents here on both sides. How's our Twitch Gamble looking? 2,200 to 4,000. I think you can do better than that, chat. Morphe is going to be going into the Insatiable level 7. We got that Death Repair for the Anduin. Muradin Dwarf tossing in. Great Cleanse Read from the Rhaegar as Varian charges, taunts. Rhaegar lunges in for a bite on the butt, and Muradin will not be taken down, but he's pressured a little bit. Another charge. Taunt just came off a cooldown, and Rock is going to be able to get behind the front gate for safety. Still no priority onto the objective phase. Biotic Emitter comes down. Taunt onto the Zul Jin. Celestial Charge onto Greymane. He's looking to back away. The chain heals from Rhaegar pretty good. Does have that Earth Living enchantment, and they're going to be able to take down Sylvanas and the Orphea. I did see an attempt on a Leap of Faith, so that's a Combo Cleanse right there. You have that camp in top lane still pushing in. Objective phase is going to be starting to be channeled on the right side by Sigma males. Let's cycle through the other numbers, get an idea of what the damage healing experience and such looks like right now, as Zul Jin sits at 10 stacks. Alright. Stormbolt from Muradin finds this Varian who is trying to just check. Oh my god! Varian gets absolutely punished for trying to check that camp. Yikes. And that was a lost fortification camp too, if I'm not mistaken. I think somebody picked, yeah, I think Orphea picked it up, and Zul Jin went and got the other one from the active one they were working on. But now Zul Jin drops the fortification camp, or activates it, as he's picked off here in top lane. 10 talents here on the right side is, I believe there was a Wailing Arrow used in that situation. Curse Bullet as well. The cooldowns are relative to the Zul Jin Death Timer. We have an Ancestor Healing, as well as an Entomb from Leoric, who does find the Orphea over here. Or if he's able to Shadow Waltz out. There was an Ancestral triggered onto somebody. Rhaegar looking to lunge in and finds the kill. Taunt from Varian onto Anduin as well. Oh, no. I was going to say big skeleton swing. Sylvanas goes in with the Hunting Wave. Good sustained damage onto him. Another charge. Taunt not available. Anduin, can he make it out alive? It's actually Sylvanas the one to go down. Muradin gets level 10, gets the Piercing Stormbolt and the cooldown reduction active. And Varian is punished for being as aggressive as he was, but 99%, and that's Triglav Protector number 1 over to the side of Sigma Males. Rocket Glove to push back the Zul'jin, not allowing him to sustain the stacks. Meanwhile, Leoric in bottom lane, sorry, almost missed it. He's able to Wraith Walk to safety by the fort front gate. Punisher, or not Punisher, Triglav goes into top lane. For our heroics, we have got the, not Angelic Armament, we've got our Sky Suplex. I'm blanking on the name today. It's Wrath of Aegirus. There we go. My brain, we're mush brain right now. We've been casting for like 6.5 hours. But a Haymaker, Muradin, Light Bomb, Eternal Feast, and the Tostingo for the Zul'jin. It is going to be Warbringer for the Varian at level 10. Triglav is a derelict left into top lane to do nothing. That's awkward. I'm assuming. Oh, this is actually free stackage for Zul'jin, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he can still. This actually counts as a target. So he's actually just getting dumb amounts of stacks for free right now.
Push the protector to its limit. Well done.
It counts. It counts as a heroic target, so can't blame him. Stacks, yam stacks. Haunting Wave, not triggered by the Sylvanas. No teleport from her Curse Bullet. Onto the Muradin will connect, and that's that. Just peeking around the map right now, trying to see what's going on here. Alright, Sylvanas clearing things out there. We've got camp to be grabbed on the left and the right. Leoric is managing bottom. We've already talked about the heroics. Leoric is going to go into the ominous race, so probably Royal Focus at 13-16. Oh, Windrunner Sylvanas. There's an on the prowl for our Greymane. Seems like it's all going okay. Entomb from Leoric is going to find the Zul'jin, but he gets the Leap of Faith from Anduin. There's going to be a Varian charge, a Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas as well. Muradin in the flank position, trying to make something happen. Tostingo for Zul'jin as he wants to run on in. That's an Ancestor Healing. Wrath of Aegirus pulls the Varian out of position, and it looks like he'll be taken down. Muradin's actually going to get the Haymaker, and he's the one to fall. Varian traded. My gosh, what an insane fight. Kevin gets a couple heals here and there. Will not be taken down. Top lane wave is starting to crash in, and Control Point B should not be far off from the announcement. But our Zul'jin with 27 of potentially 50 stacks. Alright. Imperious Hearthing out. Zul'jin with a few autos, clearing out mid lane wave. 27 Arcanite Axe stacks for him. Waiting to see what's going to be going on right now. Still waiting for the announcement of Control Point B. Imperious for bottom lane, just grab the Soak. No 16 talents here on either side. There's Control Point B activation. York misses the drain. Light Bomb onto Muradin, looking for 2. Does manage to get a stun onto Varian. Leoric, I think, had the Wraith Walk out. Can he get out of here? 100 and something HP. Zul'jin wants the chase, but he's not going to be able to get it. A Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas in the backline. Muradin unable to get away. No, he actually gets the Haymaker activation. He's able to get out of this. I can't believe it. Entomb from Leoric finds the Zul'jin. Does he have a Tostingo? Doesn't look like it. Not for another second, actually. Not unrelenting descent. Wrath of Aegirus is able to set up another kill, so it's a 2-for-1 favoring the side of I forgot their name, as they'll be moving into 16 talents here a little bit faster. They pick up the Biotic Emitter, And this will be control point B, as I mentioned, up and available, but I don't think they care for this. Feels like they're just going into bottom to siege. Sixteens on both sides. Greymane seen in the rotation down. Not going to be pressured or picked off. Leoric in top lane looks to do his best to push this wave onto the fort. And camp on the left will be grabbed as well. All right. Picking up all the consumables here. Little variant charge onto Muradin for a second. Another charge onto the Anduin. Curse Bullet connecting. Light Bomb to try and zone. And it does do exactly that. A Haymaker from Muradin pushes Varian right back where Leoric lands the Entomb. Zul'jin, he's got a Tostingo. Is he silenced from anything? Nope. He's going to get the Tostingo. Ancestral Healing comes through. Zul'jin does go down. Wrath of Angiers misses as Imperius lands a good Celestial Charge, but Hermit will not be taken down. The Vita Committer's on the ground here. Leoric backing away. The Fortification Camp as well. And it's just a Zul'jin to fall. Greymane with the Razor Swipe to get back. The Disengage, Dark Flight as we... Oh, that's a Crushing Jaws! Her Eternal Feast! And Orphea gets the kill on Varian. Currently have the Will of Forsaken from Sylvanas, allowing her to speed boost. Heaven wants to chase on this Orphea, but cannot manage to do so. And this will be Imperius clearing out the bottom lane wave. Does he have Holy Fervor? It looks like he does, yeah, 7. No one really paying attention to the Triglav phasing. Not too surprised on that one, to be honest with you all. Oh, wait, hold on. No, Anduin goes and puts his horse on that. Drain from Leoric onto the Muradin, just zones the Earth Grasp Totem, slows down Orphea, Curse Bolt, ooh, a good Storm Bolt into Haymaker. Rhaegar now trying to get out of here. The Chastise does connect the Entomb from Leoric, finds Muradin. But Rhaegar runs into the bush, into the Loving Spear of Imperius, and that'll be another kill. Over to the side of, I forgot their name. Eternal Feast does not continue to trigger.
Blue team has destroyed the fort. Red team has destroyed the fort.
Bottom lane, Consolation Prize from Sylvanas. She's able to get the fort down there. Zul'jin's got those Arcanite Axe stacks. He's also got the Twin Revolve on the Twin Cleave. Oh, wait, hold on, Greymane. They're all going in onto Imperius. He gets the Wrath of Angiers at the last second, and he gets the kill onto Greymane. What? Storm Bolt from Muradin, taken down, almost taken down Varian. The Orc on the right side is getting really low. Zul'jin, one more auto will get the kill onto Varian. 42 stacks for the Troll. Sylvanas is like, maybe I can just go win the game for my team in bottom.
Blue team has destroyed the fort.
Alright, well,
Red team's core is under attack.
Sylvanas looks like she's hearthing out of bottom. We've got Zul'jin being pushed back by the core defenses. Couple of these axes going in. There's an Entomb from Leoric. Tostingo's available. Leap of Faith will be used in this moment. Level 20 almost here on the left side. Totem comes down from Rhaegar. No shielding to be dropped. Sylvanas she was hearthing and then canceled and then re-hearthed and blah, blah, blah. Imperius is back. He's going to deal with bottom lane. We currently have the top lane disengaged and no core call from I forgot their name. Music just hard switching in the middle of a song. Interesting. We've got the Forest Medicine for our Zul'jin. Regeneration is no longer channeled and cannot be interrupted. Varian's Legacy for the Anduin. We've got the Engulfing, or the Monster Within, excuse me. The Eternal Feast grants 1 Chaos each time it hits a hero, while Eternal Feast is active, and 5 seconds afterwards, Orpheus' basic attacks and abilities recharge 150% faster. Unrelenting Descent for that Imperius, as well as the Rewind for Muradin. The Unrelenting Descent by the by is descending from the heavens, restores 30% of Imperius' maximum health and mana. Consuming a Valorous Brand reduces the cooldown of Wrath of Angiers by 10 seconds. Base cooldown 80. Anduin with 80-something percent. No Armani Resilience. Marcier's Blessing, Glory to the Alliance. We've got a Bolt of the Storm for Sylvanas with a 70-second cooldown. Blunderbuss and Buried Alive for the Varian. Or, Leoric, sorry. Alright, 25%. Orphea pokes in a little bit. Nothing really pressuring the core right now on either side. Or a lane, I guess you could say. Entomb from Leoric finds the Orphea. The light bomb goes off, and I think it only stunned Leoric. I'm not even 100% sure on that one. So much going on in this engagement right here. As the Wrath of Aegirus from Imperius is off cooldown, looking for the Rhaegar, gets him, and that'll be... Rhaegar may be pulled out of position. Can he get the fortification camp active? No, he doesn't even get that out in time. Currently have Sylvanas diving to the left side. She'll be taken down by Anduin. Slow from Leoric on that big old skeletal swing, but it's not going to be enough to save his allies. He's Wraith walking out. Varian does go down. Stormbolt
Red team has
is how we're going to wrap up this best of 3 series. The members of I Forgot Their Name shut down the reverse sweep potential from Sigma Males. They find the pentakill, the Finland as we call it on this channel, and that'll be GG well played. Trigla Protector walked up by Anduin. No dance? No dance. GG well played. The members of I Forgot Their Name take the series in a 2-1. GG. And Zul'jin is completely stacked. Indeed, Zul'jin is completely stacked. So yes, payout, go.